Many women lose desire not because of menopause itself, but because of the myths they've been taught, and many partners unknowingly reinforce them. Hi, I'm Vanessa Tarfon, sex therapist and founder of Authentic Awareness. And I want to talk about four myths that women believe when it comes to sex as we age and common mistakes that couples make so you can avoid them. The first myth is that low libido means low love. Sexual desire and emotional love are not the same thing. When desire takes a turn and drops, it can be disheartening for both partners. The partner with the higher libido thinks that their partner doesn't love them anymore because they don't want to have sex with them. And the partner with the low desire constantly feels guilty, ashamed, frustrated, and that no matter what they say, their partner just doesn't believe that they still love them and they don't know how to lift their desire. They also fear that their partner will go and seek sexual pleasure or emotional connection with someone else. But low libido is exactly that. It is just low libido. And it happens several times for everyone over our lifetime. Libidos rise and fall like a tide, okay, depending on what is happening in your life at the time. The other thing is that everyone's libido is different. So, what may be low desire for one person is actually high libido for another. Don't try to fit your libido into a mold, it won't work. The second myth is that painful sex is normal during and after menopause. Common, yes. Acceptable, no. Treatable, absolutely. The primary reason for painful sex during the menopause transition is because of the genitourinary changes, like that loss of fatty tissue in the vulva, the smoothing or shortening of the internal vaginal canal. And these are all changes that we can't necessarily help because they are hormone and age related. However, it does not mean that you need to suffer through sex for the rest of your life, which, let's face it, is a good third of your life. Vaginal estrogen, vaginal moisturizers, and lubricants can all help with internal comfort, along with pelvic floor exercises. Ensuring good levels of arousal before penetration is also essential if that is what you are going for. But there are really lots and lots of options, and painful sex is absolutely not something that you need to live with. The third myth is that hormones fix everything. Anytime a woman's desire drops or there is a sexual issue, I hear all the time, the comments around hormone changes. Hormones, yes, play an important role. And no, testosterone is not the male hormone. It plays an important part for women too. And yes, resolving hormone imbalances is important for several reasons and it's absolutely going to help your sex life. But connection, safety, and education matter just as much. Your brain is your biggest sex organ. So you can take all the hormones in the world, but if you aren't in the right headspace, it won't make a difference. The fourth myth is that if desire goes, it's gone forever. Desire is adaptive, it's not fragile, it ebbs and flows. As I said, it's like a tide. And no matter how old you are, you can have, a very healthy sex life, healthy sexual desire, and live a very fulfilling sex and intimate life. Some people in their 80s and 90s claim to be having the best sex of their life, and 25% of elderly people still have a very strong desire for sex. So don't count yourself out of the running for sex and intimacy early. If you want to live 5 years longer, then sexual satisfaction and importance will actually help you get there. That's not a marketing line either. It is actually supported by research. So now you know the common four myths are busted. These are the four common mistakes that couples make. Firstly, forcing intimacy. Just do it a certain amount of times a week and everything will be okay. No, it won't. Secondly, ignoring discomfort. pushing through the pain and just sucking it up, not saying anything, thinking about all the chores that you need to do, hoping that your partner finishes quickly so that you can get up and do all of those things that you need, not going to work. Thirdly, avoiding conversations. It's too awkward to talk about concerns you have or tell your partner that you haven't orgasmed in years. So, we'll just avoid that conversation and it'll just go away. Unlikely. It's either going to boil over or your sex life is going to continue going down the drain and you'll feel less emotionally connected to each other. And finally, disconnecting from the body. So the focus during sex becomes all about orgasm, and not just that, but orgasm through penetrative intercourse. Other sexual activities take a back seat because intercourse is thought of to be sex, but it's actually only one act, and it actually isn't the pinnacle act, particularly for women. All this does is desensitize you to the rest of your body and all the areas that can bring you pleasure and orgasm that aren't genital related. You become so focused on the end goal that you miss the enjoyment in the moment and finding new spots that actually really hit that spice monitor. Are these all the myths and common mistakes? No, but they're a great start. When these myths are cleared, space opens up for something new. In the next episode, I'll show you how women and couples actually rebuild pleasure and desire in midlife. If you're unsure what's myth and what's biology, personalized support can make all the difference, and you can book a private session in person or virtually by contacting me via email or via my website.